I'm not even angry, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not angry at all. I may, as the video goes on, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Um, just to start off, obviously, welcome guys to the JTO channel. This is your match review of Leeds 3, Chelsea 0. It's funny how it was 3-0 Leeds because in my match preview yesterday, I predicted us to win 3-0. But in terms of the way Leeds played, I'm not surprised. I actually expected them to play like that. So credit to Jesse Marsh, credit to the players. I said it yesterday, guys. If you watched the preview, I said their base from their midfield to the attack is really solid. I didn't rate the defense, and I still don't, but we were toothless up front. Tuchel's decisions today, it's one of those ones where the guy's predictable, man. I nearly got the lineup pretty much. I pretty much got the lineup bang on, except for the fact that I thought Reece James was going to play right wing back and Aspilicueta was going to play at centre back. Instead, he just played Reece at centre back again and Ruben at right wing back. That was the only difference. I knew he was going to play Gallagher. I didn't want him to play Gallagher, but I knew he was going to play him. That's why I suggested a 3-5-2. Put Mason in the midfield. That way, those two can maybe protect Jorginho. That didn't happen, based on what I saw. And Jorginho got stripped so many times, left exposed, because like I said in my preview yesterday, Gallagher, too excited going forward. No defensive awareness. That's down to Tuchel. Yeah? Where's Billy Gilmour? Where's Billy Gilmour? I want Billy Gilmour in this squad. I want him in this squad. I want him involved. Because I am actually sick and tired, yeah, of seeing Tuchel putting the wrong type of players in the wrong position on the field. Gallagher, you do not get the best out of him by playing in a 6-6. You just don't. Even look at his substitutions, guys. He brought on Ziyech and Pulisic. He played Pulisic on the right. He played Ziyech as a 10 and put Mason on the left. Bizarre. And sometimes with Tuchel, I just think to myself, last week I was saying, yeah, you're my manager. This is why I'll always back you. And don't get it twisted. I will always back this manager. Yeah? But at the same time, he needs to stop overthinking it. Sometimes it's just simple, man. Sometimes in a game like this where we should dominate, you shouldn't think so much tactically. Don't think too much tactically. Against Spurs, fine. City, Liverpool, fine. But games like this, Everton, stop thinking so much tactically. You didn't have to put Ruben at right wing back today. You didn't have to. He needed to play in midfield with Jorginho today. You didn't have to put Reece James at right centre back. You're just wasting his qualities. I get it. He's very good defensively. But you're just wasting his qualities, man. Another thing. Stop playing Mason Mount in every game. I'm sorry. I love Mason Mount. I think he's a very good player. But this is why the Pulisics of this world are unhappy. This is why Ziyech's unhappy. This is why Hudson-Odoi is unhappy. Because they don't get the chances that Mason does. Because regardless of what type of game Mason Mount plays, he will always play in the next game. Guaranteed. And I'm sick of that, to be honest with you. I get it. You may not rate Pulisic, guys. You may not rate Ziyech. You may not rate Hudson-Odoi. These guys may not deserve to play every week. Yes, Mason Mount has credit in the bank and deserves to play. But at the same time, how do you think he got that credit in the bank? How do you think he won Player of the Year back to back? It's because he played consistently regardless of form. And Tuchel does not do that with the rest of the attackers. Every time Hudson-Odoi has a bad game, yeah, you're dropped, mate. Pulisic, yeah, you're dropped, mate. You're on the bench again. Ziyech, yeah, you're dropped, mate. Or if you're injured, yeah, you're dropped. You're not coming back into the team. Mason could get injured, come back, yeah, and then he'll be straight back into the team very soon. It's not fair, bro. Kai Havertz. What do you want me to say on that guy at this point? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Shell shocked. Sterling, he's our only competent attacker. But there's a reason why I didn't want him. Because we're not City. You want to get the best out of Sterling? Brother, we need to create chances as a team. He needs to be given the ball as much as possible. We need to be fluid. We need to tactically, going forward, be able to break teams down and solve this damning issue we keep having up front. But then, my problem mainly isn't with the up front. It's with the midfield. We got absolutely dominated by Tyler Adams and Mark Rocker. And I told you, look out for these guys. I told you, look out for Rodrigo, scored again today. I told you, look out for Brendan Harrison. Got that dog in him, man, will press you. I'll get to the Mendy mistake in a second. You know the funny thing is, right? And the reason why I'm calm, even though I've just had a mini rant for the last 4 minutes. I woke up late today. Like I said, yesterday was a long day for me. And that's why that preview came out late. And I ended up sleeping really late as well. I couldn't get sleep. So when I woke up, I actually missed the first 20 minutes of the game, which was very stressful. And when I started watching, it was 0-0. And based on what I'd seen on the TL, based on what I'd seen on the few minutes on the pitch, it looked like Gallagher was struggling. It looked like Jorginho was struggling. We looked toothless up front. And yeah. As well as that, you look at the first goal. For me, regardless of how we played, Mendy ruined it. Mendy ruined it. Because, guys, we've had many performances like that. Okay? This is now an annual thing where once or twice every season, we're going to get slapped up by a mid-table club. It's just going to happen. Okay? Last year it was Brentford 4-1. The year before it was West Brom 5-2. This year it's Leeds 3-0. It happens. It's just depressing, man. And there's going to be question marks on Tuchel, of course. And for me, rightly so, because at the end of the day, guys, he's getting backed. He's getting backed. But if Tuchel looks at that and goes to Todd Bowley, yeah, spend that 50 million on Anthony Gordon, I have no words. You got two options, Tuchel. In fact, no. You ain't got two options. In fact, you got no choice. You bring in that midfielder now. And I know people keep banging on about the DM. Stop it. Yes, Jorginho was crap today. But it is just as important we get somebody of a mold of Cover or Kante. That is just as important. That and start trusting Billy Gilmore, for fuck's sake. Start trusting the guy. Please. It'll be worth your time. He can play that Georgie role. And he can do a very good job at it. In terms of the lineup, like I said, it was Mendy in goal. Koulibaly is the left centre-back. Reece James is the right centre-back. Thiago Silva in the middle. Cucurella on the left. Ruben on the right. Gallagher and Jorginho. And then the front three was Mason sort of behind Kai Havertz and Raheem Sterling. First half was pathetic. That goal, their first goal, Mendy, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing, bro? I mean, what the hell? I mean, seriously, man. Are you Edison? Are you Edison? Are you Edison? You know, I said this a while back, yeah? When people were saying, oh my God, we're going to finally get rid of Kepa to Napoli. Yeah, great. Nah. And the reason why I said no, and why I was actually kind of upset was, bruv, Mendy needs to kick up the fucking backside, bro. Because this guy has been shit since he came back from AFCON. He has been terrible. Terrible. One too many mistakes. He's done this before, and he's gotten away with it. But he's done this before, and he hasn't gotten away with it. I don't know what's happened to this brother over the past 6 months, 7 months. I don't know what's happened. But something's not right. And if we do get rid of Kepa, we need to bring in a goalkeeper that's serious. None of this Gabriel Slanina nonsense. The brother's 18 years old. I need somebody that's capable of taking his spot, bro. I believe Kepa's capable of taking his spot, but I just don't think he will. Second goal. Reece James. He was actually one of the only decent performers today, but for that goal, he's got to do better there for Rodrigo, hasn't he? Surely. Yes, he's got to do better. I don't know what he's doing. Wrong side of him. Just let him jump and free header in that. The third goal. Absolute calamitous. All over the place. Exposed at the back. Thiago Silva and Koulibaly looking like clowns in that. And my man scores. And then Koulibaly gets sent off. Okay. Koulibaly gets sent off. I'll be honest with you guys, yeah? As much as I like Koulibaly, and as much as I think he was the best replacement for Rudiger, the brother's not better than him. He's just not better than Rudiger. Do not let anybody tell you that we have upgraded on Rudiger. Rudiger never got a red card in his Premier League career with Chelsea. He never got a red card. Third game into the season, Koulibaly gets a red card already. What's he doing? You already got a yellow card because you were rattled. And I think I missed that yellow card. Because like I said, I woke up late for the game. I missed like the first 20 minutes. So I didn't even see the yellow card that he did in the first place. But the second one, what? A man does a 1-2, spins around you, and you take them down when you know you're on a yellow. Foolish, man. Absolutely foolish. Don't let anybody tell you that this brother's an upgrade on Antonio Rudiger, bro. Because he's not, bro. Start understanding that. You might have just haters because Rudiger just went to Real Madrid, bro. Allow it, man. Stop chatting shit, bro. And that's it. What else can I say on the game? I need to watch the game again because I'm not going to lie, yeah? I started watching from the 20th minute and 10 minutes later, we conceded. And from then on, my head was all over the shop, mate. Not in terms of like I was rattled or like I was getting angry. I was watching the game calmly. I wasn't that angry most of the time. But I was just like, yo, bro. I wasn't even fully concentrating on the game like that. Especially since they scored. Because, guys, I'd just woken up. Like, bro, I didn't even have time to, like, do what I needed to do to get what I'm saying. Before, obviously, the game started. So, I had to just get straight into it. I need to watch the game again, guys. I'm not going to give you a play ratings video. I don't think I can. You might get one tomorrow. Because at the end of the day, I need to watch this game again and see what the fuck went wrong from every level. It's going to be a hard watch, but it needs to happen. It's a watch that needs to happen. I need to see the game again. Things were all over the place. Tuchel substitutions all over the place. Like I said, yeah, you're putting Pulisic on the right-hand side and Ziyech as a 10. Yeah, and people may not like what I'm about to say here because we're all not happy with the result. But when Pulisic moved to the left, he was actually half decent. He done more in his cameo since moving to the left than the whole front three did. Even Ziyech, I think, slightly done more. Yeah, because at times, Mason Mount was looking at Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, man's just shooting for the sake of it. Yeah, shoot. Every time you get that little bit of space, yeah, let me just shoot. And it'll get blocked every time. Now, seriously, I am sick of the favoritism from Tuchel. Stop. Drop them, bro. Either him or Havertz, bro. Because you cannot be doing this. When Hudson-Odoi has a bad game, you drop him. When Ziyech has a bad game, you drop him. When Pulisic has a bad game, you drop him. The fan base, when those guys have bad games, you will go at them. But when it's Mason Mount, the golden boy, yeah, the generational talent, as people like to say, no, you don't like going at him, do you? The same even can go for Havertz. Gotta keep the same energy, man. The attack is crap, bro. They can all be crap on their day, and they can all be great on their day. All of them. It's so funny with all of our attackers. When they're actually on it and when they're good, they're really good. Like, really good. Maybe not from a finishing point of view, but everything else good. But when they're having a bad day, oh my goodness me, they are useless. Absolutely useless. Anyway, like I said, no player ratings out for today. For me, the only players that I will allow for today in terms of performance was Ruben. I didn't think Ruben was that bad today. I don't think Reece James was that bad either. And as much as Sterling's our only competent attacker, I didn't think he was bad today, but he wasn't good enough either. And at the end of the day, guys, with Sterling, there's a reason why I didn't want him, because I just thought there were certain parts of his game that I just knew he would struggle with within this Chelsea team. He needs chances, man. The guy needs chances, bro. I said it already. The guy's a goal-scoring winger, bro. That's what he needs, bro. And as much as he's directing all these things, sometimes that's not going to help. That's why I think dropping 50 million on Anthony fucking Gordon, is that really a good idea? When you need a Frankie de Jong in this team? Fofana's going to be needed for next week now as well. You know, he's addressed certain areas of the team, but he hasn't addressed the most important areas of the team, guys. This is a big season for Thomas Tuchel. And I'm sorry, as much as I love the guy, yeah? Bro, we're bound to spend over £300 million this window. There's going to be no excuses, guys. So, yeah. I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys. Maybe tomorrow for a player ratings video, but we'll see. Anyway, depressing. Well done to Leeds. Fair enough. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Layers.